Okay, I just want to clarify this today. The the fact is, I was like sleeping. I got this message and I was really surprised that I got this message. And ever since I got this message, I've seen a lot of people giving like false prophecy, and I don't know why they doing that. I know for a fact the ancestors said Haiti will not grant amnesty, that there will not be one drop of that on that terrain. There will be no amnesty. They said that the crimes that were committed were dark against the nation. These were calculated crimes. It was a syndicate. The place was targeted. They sat down, they thought about how to use fear, threat, blackmail, and all of this maliciousness to attack the people. So basically, the place was attacked. Like the crimes committed against Haiti were not accidental, they were not misguided, they were not the result of ignorance at all, from what the ancestors were telling me. They were calculated, they were planned, they were executed with intent. And their purpose was clear. It was to strip Haiti um, of people control. It was to take control from the people, to undermine the sovereignty, to sabotage, self-determination, and to steal land, resources, even human bodies through organ harvesting and other violations. So, from what I got was like, that's not those are not accidents that happen over there. Those are well calculated, well greased. You literally have a clique of people. According to what the ancestors are saying, you have a real rezo social, a real rezo, like a clique man that sat there and they calculate this meticulously, everything from A to Z. Haiti's sovereignty was deliberately disrespected according to the ancestors. This ain't no accent here now. Okay. Haitian life was deliberately devalued. Okay. Um, the international system, the oligarchy interest in political class, and the NGO industry complex did not act in good faith. Their actions in Haiti were dark. They were extremely dark and systematic. Behind humanitarianism language, crimes were committed for profit, power, and control. So I want y'all to know the ancestors are very clear on this. There is no amnesty for crimes committed with intention. There is no forgiveness for theft disguised as aid. There is no reconciliation without truth. Now, there can be reconciliation, but it has to be without truth. There cannot be any precondition on the table at all. No precondition on this table. People can talk here now. And what I mean by no precondition, like I just said, no amnesty. They made that very clear to me. Haiti is not given one drop of amnesty because these crimes were real crimes. These crimes, they thought through from A to Z. Okay? So what we're dealing here is people that knew, they understood the gravity of what they were doing. But I mean, think about it. Literally, human bodies. We're no longer, we can sell a whole body in slavery. So that's not what it is. A whole human body was cut up, carved up in modern time under the banner of humanitarianism. Isn't that so? The so-called saviors were over there doing dark. Well, they're still over there doing dark things because the saviors got to get their tail out of there. And then I hear people talking about, because they're getting mad when people say those dunkani, those dunkani, and all the stuff need to get up. I'm like, and they're like, oh, we need them. I'm like, what do you need them for? How have they helped? They've been there forever. Besides organ harvesting, PDF and the kids, and selling kids called adoption, what exactly have they done for you? Besides running medical experiment using human bodies as guinea pig, what have they actually done for the place? They're extractionists. They don't build, man. They didn't come to build. They came to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what they do. Everything they touch, they kill. That's the nature of the game. They have to kill you for them to stay alive because what it is, they're very parasitic. They only move on when there's more life in the host. That's about it. Or when there's attention brought to the place, and then they move on. That's about it. They don't have no conscience. They don't care about you. They don't have no attachment to the land. They don't care about the history. They don't care about none of that. Human beings are just viewed as commodity. The place was literally just viewed as commodity, as resource. It wasn't viewed as a nation. It wasn't viewed. So why would the ancestors say they're not forgiving that? That's a nation, whether you like it or not. It's a sovereign country. No one asking you. I mean, and then also too, people have to respect Jean-Jacques Dessalines, man. We have to respect the work of Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Okay, Jean-Jacques Dessalines already did the work. Okay, now we need to do the work mentally to make sure that Aisha and foreigners understand. Respect the sovereignty, man. Respect self determination here, man. There will be no forcing yourself down people's throat. Nobody wants dependency. No one is looking for dependency. No one is looking for dependency. I can't put emphasis on it. Self determination is the future. Okay? No one looking for a master. Let me repeat, no one is looking for a master. No one is looking for an alagashi. No one looking for handlers. Every man, every woman have their own brain. They can think for themselves. No, thank you. We will kindly decline. We're not looking for masters. Now, y'all can take your little rusty cage called the NGO Industrial Complex. Please go somewhere with that. Whew! Haiti had enough of that bad government. Please take that garbage somewhere else. Yes, someplace else can use that those bad governments. Someplace else can use master. Someplace else can use that. We had enough. Take your little rusty tail and get your butt out of there. So basically, and it really hurt me too because I remember I was like talking. I said, "What?" You know, and that's thing they told me: the blondes are not going to fix Haiti. The blondes are the root cause of why Haiti looked the way it is. They're not going to fix Haiti. They're going to fix it. They would fix it a long time ago. Haitians are going to fix Haiti. Okay, it ain't coming from the blondes because when they leave, which they will leave because they're not getting amnesty. Because, like I told you, the place is going to seek justice. A country that is seeking justice cannot give amnesty. So every time I hear somebody, I say that's not true. That's not. The ancestors said there's no amnesty. You can put that in the bank. There will be not one drop of amnesty. They said those were crimes. Those were well thought out plans. You know, nothing happened by accident. Everything was calculated. They thought this through, and they didn't care about the consequences. So now they can scream and bark like dogs. I'm a scared. I'm a scared. It don't matter. You're not getting amnesty. I don't care how you like about it. The ancestors said no amnesty. There'll be no amnesty. And then they even went one step further. I want people to know this. The ancestors said there anybody faking the funk here now, pretending like this amnesty and no. They said it clear as day. No amnesty. They want people domestically, internationally. They don't give a damn what color creed you is. There's enough to go around, according to what the ancestors say. People didn't pay for those crimes, man. Those bodies, man. They're not happy in the invisible realm. They want to know why these kids' body was sliced up like that. They want to know why there was organ harvesting on this terrain. They want to know why all those homes are burned over there. They want to know who are these people forcing themselves into a terrain that don't belong to them. See, they don't realize this ain't your country. No. You do know there's something called 1804 here, right? You do know this is the empress called Jean-Jacques Dessalines, right? So why would Jean-Jacques Dessalines do all this work for you to come in here and bring your little rustic cage and try to do a 2.0 over here? Y'all better get your tail out of there, man. But there will be no amnesty, not one drop. Now, I hear people talking about dialogue. Dialogue, there will be dialogue. Icy is going to have to do dialogue. There ain't going to be no international in that room with y'all. It'll be real icy. Preferably the ones that live over there. Because, y'all going to have to learn how to respect Jean-Jacques Dessalines, okay? Okay, because I see a lot of non-respect in him. Y'all gonna have to learn to respect him, man. And rule number one: no amnesty. Okay, there'll be no amnesty. They're not giving that amnesty. Okay, so I don't know why some of y'all, and I don't know why y'all out here lying. There will be no amnesty, zero, because those people will be prosecuted with law. There are gonna be lawsuits for them. Okay, now when the dust settle, because number one, they're gonna have to get their tail out of there because the answers didn't sign off on them being in there. So right now, they in there strictly illegal. They are 100% illegal in lands that don't belong to them. Hunker down, trying to force themselves down people's throat, trying to crawl. I mean, literally, these people are literally turning into real life human tapeworms, trying to crawl. Have anybody ever had a tapeworm? Okay, this is what this is. The NGO industrial complex in Haiti have been reduced to being tapeworms, and they are trying to physically crawl into Haitian bodies for survival. Then they have left the parasitic realm. They're no longer parasites. They have turned themselves into tapeworms. They are looking for any opening to jump down Haitian people's throat. They're looking for the mouth, the nose, the ear, the throat. They're looking for any kind of opening for them to jump right into the Haitian and psyche. But that will not be given. Number one, they didn't get the tail off the terrain. That's not their country. Not their country. No amnesty. There'll be zero, zero, zero amnesty given. So please stop lying, people. The ancestors said no amnesty. The ancestors said that that place will be seeking justice. There will be real lawsuits coming on deck. These lawsuits are coming for domestic and international. Don't give a damn what color, what creed, woman, man. Don't care who you is. It's coming for everybody. Okay, it's a rolling demolition. They say enough is enough, and they want the foreigners off the terrain. It is time for the children of Jean-Jacques Dessalines to rule that place. People that love their country, people that love their people that have spines, backbone, people that have character, people that have high moral grounds, people that love, love, love the Emperor Jean-Jacques Dessalines, that love, 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 love their people, that want to see the best for their people. Because right now we have schools that need to be rebuilding, but maybe it's good because those schools need to be burned down anyway because they wouldn't teach anything significant. Real schools will be burned, will be created now, and then we have real medical things that need to come up and go on. So there's a win here. The win is we get to build better and stronger and better. But this foolishness that I hear people say, oh, 50-50. What 50-50 what? 50-50 what? What we doing 50-50? No, they're going to get their tail from here. Ain't no 50-50. But number one, the owners need to clean their house up. The owners has got to get everything right, and then when they come to investment, it's going to be crystal clear investment. Clear, 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 clear. Ain't going to be no funny business. Ain't going to be no. It's going to be like right so everybody understand what you're saying here. Make it crystal clear. We don't want this misunderstanding in the future. We don't want people, because last time we had people coming in as with angel tongues and halos on their head, and they were doing satanic stuff in the background. We don't want that anymore. We don't want people coming in sound like business party and they got a whole bunch of invisible chains and shackles. No, make your language clear. Make it unambiguous to us no more. But anyway, people, there won't be no amnesty. The ancestors don't want one drop amnesty. So I don't know why these people doing that. But, like I was telling my friend, pas amnesty, pas compris faire mentir ça là. Haïti pas qu'à amnesty, Haïti pas chercher justice. Et justice Haïti ka pour même 10 ans. Ça veut dire que ça, gen des moun Haïti a point rapide. Rapide, rapide, rapide. Gen des moun ka pour toi c'est moun a gon non. Même les où moun na li ka pas dans prison, moun na non li a gâté. Parce que bagay ça pas Haïti pas ba amnesty là. Pas amnesty ka fait la soutenir. Yo met fermé menti ça là. Et puis yon l'autre parti a fait la dialogue. Oui, ou ka parler avant moun, mais dialogue pas une condition non, condition pas ka venir dire pardon, pas aucun pardon ka ben là. On moun met parler ou mettre des foulons, du tout ça qui se font pas gen ken pardon ka ben là. C'est court c'est no court house pour soulever pardon. Pas gen pardon ka ben là pour ça. Haïti pas venir livrer pardon là pour ça. Haïti pas venir livrer amnistie pour ça. Oh, puis hey. Hein? Yo fin manger haïtien comme ya esclavage fini puis moun yo couper haïtien comme bête et puis a vendre toute pièce haïtien puis gen amnistie. Non, non, qui côté moun yo kay. Mon chat, take it easy nade. Pas gen amnistie, Haïti pas ben amnistie. Pas qui des pièces pour nous ba mentir. Haïti pas ben amnistie. Yo met fait ça yo vle. Yo met pon li vide devant der Haïti pas ben amnistie. Amnistie oublier carton ça. Blier ça net. Zon se tu ba gen amnistie ka be sou tigre là. Moun yo pa gen amnistie ka be sou tigre là. Pas gen pardon ka be là sou tigre. Yo ka fait dialogue, mais pas gen pardon. Yo dit pas gen ken condition pardon ka be fait ça. Pas gen dire oh non, et condition pardon là. Et puis et condition amnistie là. Parce que bagay ça, you're going to go to the courthouse for them to judge because everything is going to the courthouse, okay? Hey. Pas de amnistie dans des petits chéris, pas de amnistie. Parce que les ancêtres voulaient pour tout le monde qui mange cadavre haïtien, puis they want them to have a day in court. Tout le monde qui rentre sur le terrain haïtien, abusé haïtien, il besoin de nos court. Ok? Tout le monde qui rentre là, qui fait folie, vient pomper, vient voler terre. Par contre, toute terre haïtienne est haïtienne. Pas de amnistie là. Tan toujours, nous avons pour nous, pas de qui est à Miss Isabella. Yo met viré, yo met, yo met fait querelle, pas de Miss Isabella, pas qui peut. Yo met fait, bon, moi, je dis, qui grave, yo met fait, bon, yo met fait, man, get bousé, pas de Miss Isabella, man, get bousé, l'abdoua. Ah, depuis que yo dit, gars, man, get bousé, on dit, man, je fais, man, get bousé, man, get bousé, pas de Miss Isabella, Haïti, pas de Miss Isabella. Côté qui parle des pays qui oh oh justice oui pays qui oh cher pas monsieur bella moi me veut processus pour faire mentir sous table là venir dire que ça Amnesty dit mentir bella pas Amnesty Haïti c'est justice Haïti des mon pays qui va des justice pas Amnesty et puis plus tout faut Haïti stabiliser pour pas que ça ne passe là encore parce que nous venons ouais des gens sous la tête qui va garder l'homme comme humain moun qui est en Haïti va garder haïtien comme humain. Si vous regardez Haïtien comme humain, vous allez faire organ harvest sous terrain haïtien. Si vous regardez Haïtien comme humain, vous allez rentrer sous dans terrain haïtien venir pour procès sérieux, venir dans l'église dans qui pété puis vous voler haïtien. Vous comprenez? Venir dans pété puis vous voler haïtien. Venir dans pété à fouiller haïtien chercher l'eau. Ouais. Vous va regarder nous comme haïtien, vous va regarder nous comme l'homme. Ça veut dire que c'est un monde qui va regarder comme l'homme. Qui fout tête pas d'eau là? Pas d'eau là non? Pas de Messi qui a la chez lui. Comme qu'on fait comme tu dis, ça va qu'il y a qui n'a Haïti pas bien qui Haïti pas bien qui même I drop OK même I drop Amnesty Haïti pas bien Haïti pas bien qui pardon parce que bagay c'est crime qui calculé gain logistique là dedans zan ça tu dis pas gain Amnesty pas gain pardon gain dialogue vous voulez des foules mais pas venir dire venir des foules là ou penser des foules avec pardon pas pardon tout parce que bagay ça c'est courthouse là pour ouais souvent pardon c'est courthouse là pour ouais souvent avec monsieur haïtien I got me chérie. Well anyway I just want to let y'all know and when y'all and another thing si nous aimons haïtien nous aimons Jean-Jacques si nous aimons empereur si nous aimons Jean-Jacques si nous aimons haïtien nous voulons Haïti guéri là nous ouais faire mentir à Mister écrit non quel pas de baguette n'a dit pas écrit no amnesty justice. We're going to make no amnesty, justice. What we want, justice. No amnesty. Because Haiti said no amnesty, justice. Look at me make no amnesty is love. Yeah, I say. Thank you, like and subscribe. And please to Haïti qui va rebâtir, pas blanc qui rebâtir Haïti. Vous entendez? Blanc yo brale. Les blancs aller qui a foutu des pays à grâce. Parce que blanc yo et puis ouais tout système injury tout pour aller. Pas qui peut moun ka bon mentir dire tout pas foutu. Yo tout d'abord au talon pio. Parce que les c'est jappé qu'on bête pour comme dit partir de mois septembre no later than October this year they're going to leave they're not going to be nowhere to be found pas pour no pays y a quitter pays parce que y a réellement pays pas bien esclave et puis là réellement bon même si gain juin cap tomber moi ka dit ça quand August October avant ça juin 6 pour tomber là ici juin 6 pour tomber raison qui fait juin 6 pour tomber parce que là ça même moun k'ap jete journée et après Haïti pa paye pas d'offre et puis moun na connaît li gen contract illegal là yo venu ouais ça y a quitté pays en repos ou après y a quitté Haïti son bâti on balle sur yo même quitté Haïti parce que yo comprendre parce que moun na pas chercher côté mettre moun dali parce que moun na connaît côté bagay amicile veut dire gen jugement moun na make sure il bote rien terre vous comprenez et puis plus tout ça veut dire ou you reject the narrative you say master. Et parce que vous reject et servant ou reject ça ou dit moi I'm a servant being man mon ka fait décision pas besoin tout taper des décision pas tu aider ou pas aider pour aider maintenant and I think that's where we at si tu aider nous déjà you are going to go for me c'est extraction pas aider nous extraction pas une nation built man you know faire respect nous take it easy avec mon ça là extraction is donation built okay so take it easy with that please like and subscribe bye.